Hi guys, this is Raul with Appster. I'm a senior growth strategist. We're just wrapping up another rapid concept workshop here in San Francisco. I've got Mike and the one and only Bradley Cooper with us today. So guys, I just kind of want to ask, what was your expectation coming into the RCW when you first decided to, look at the Appster as being a partner? Like, what did you guys expect coming into this process?
Based on the research we've done on Appster ahead of time and the communication we had back and forth, we had pretty decent expectations because the way you guys have laid it out for us and everything, it was pretty simplified, letting us know what you're going to do before we got here, and yeah, more than lived up to it once we got here.
Very cool. The other question I have is. Oh, did you want to say?
No, that's good.
Okay. The other question I have is, obviously, when you're going down this route, you're going to look at other, competitors and developers. What do you think would you say really made Appster, your choice versus the competition?
I would say one of the biggest things that stood out for me was the agile development process, and it's pretty appealing. So if you have something you want to change your mind on or something, you guys are open to doing it along the process without it being a big left turn, right turn, extra money involved, and that was really appealing to me. And again, I had some communication, or we had some communication with you guys ahead of time that was all positive as well too. So the pre-follow-up and calls and all that stuff before we got down here was pretty cool.
Very cool.
And this workshop, to have everything out, all the information before we went forward, I think it's huge.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Absolutely.
And after going through the workshop process, and you guys coming here with an idea, did you guys one have a solid understanding of what you wanted, and then two, after going through this process, did it change? Is it the same? Like, is it more solid now?
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely more solid. Yeah. We were pretty. We've done quite a bit of fair work on this ahead of time, so we were pretty sure on what we wanted and everything. But it's definitely clearer now. It's changed a little bit, but yet the concept, the main concept, of course, is still there, and I think qualified by you guys as well too. So.
And we learned a few things. I think what the app could do, like what potential it has.
Yeah.
There's some stuff out there that we didn't think of.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. And my last and final question is for anybody else who may be considering for coming in RCW, do you have any advice, tips, or recommendations, or any reservations you may have felt that you would give to them for anybody considering going through our process?
I think your process is great. We've had some bumps in the road before this process, so the advice I'd give people when you're researching is definitely do your research ahead of time and ask the right questions. Make sure you're I guess well prepared. Whether you're coming this way or going a different way, right? Going a different route.
Yeah. Prepare yourself about your own app, even, right? Like, there were some things we didn't know, and we did a lot of work.
Yeah.
The persona, even the advice you guys give us about what to do with the personas, that all has to be done. It can't just be winged once you get here. You have to be ready and have it all be able to come out.
Yeah, the base camp that you guys have that working for you is working well, right? So, and the questions you ask ahead of time, and I think what you guys, it was clearly laid out, right? That if we didn't answer these, you're going to push back a little bit and ask for these answers because it would help us whole RCW process, right? So.
Yeah, don't cut it short. Do your homework for sure, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. I appreciate you guys for coming, and that'll wrap up the workshop for today. And we hope to see one of you, potential entrepreneurs coming through our doors for another Rapid Concept workshop. Thanks, guys.